Hi everyone, I am Piyush coming to you from India. We have probably all been there. A small health worry leads to an online search, and suddenly things feel much more serious. That feeling is just one piece of a much larger puzzle we call India's dual healthcare challenge, and it's what our project MediMate is built to solve. So let's dive in and unpack these two major challenges. So let's start with the first of those two challenges, which is a structural one. It all begins with where people in India live. As you can see, our country is majorly rural. A clear majority, about 65% of the population, resides in villages and rural areas, with the other 35% in cities. This single fact is the foundation for the healthcare imbalance we are about to see. The availability of our doctors is the complete inverse of where our population lives. As the graph clearly shows, urban areas have a doctor density that is nearly 4 times higher than in rural areas. And when we look at specialized care, the gap is even more severe. In those same rural communities, there is a staggering 80% shortfall of specialist doctors. Simply put, the vast majority of the population has access to the fewest doctors. So we have this huge gap in healthcare access. What happens when people can't easily get to a doctor? They turn to the internet, which brings us to our second big problem, one that many of us can probably relate to: cyberchondria. It is that feeling of deep anxiety that builds up when you search for a simple symptom online and suddenly find yourself worried about a serious disease. It takes a mental toll through stress and can even cause physical symptoms of panic. As you can see from the chart, studies have found a prevalence rate of over 55% among IT professionals. Another study focusing on undergraduate students found that more than 22% were affected. So, why does this widespread anxiety matters? Because it has serious real-world consequences, and here are two major ones. First, it can lead to risky behavior. A study conducted during the COVID-19 pandemic found that among those who choose to self-medicate, nearly 37% were suffering from severe hypochondria. Second, it puts a huge strain on our emergency services. The panic from a worst case scenario search result often leads people to rush to the ER. This contributes to severe overcrowding, meaning hours are wasted in waiting rooms, both for anxious person and for those who are actually in critical need. This ultimately delays care for everyone involved. So let's connect these two problems. It's a simple but vicious cycle. When you can't see a doctor, you go online. When you go online, you get cyberchondria. And because you are still left without real medical care, the cycle just continues. One problem is directly creating the other. So, how does MediMate break this vicious cycle? It all starts with our AI engine, which then provides unique benefits for both urban and rural users. For our rural users who face the biggest access gap, our AI provides something they may not have been had before: a reliable preliminary assessment. It gives them a starting point and a sense of direction. This is our foundation, and as a future improvement, we plan to connect these users directly with an online doctor. To fight cyberchondria, every user starts with our AI symptom analysis. This provides calm, responsible guidance instead of a random online search. It asks the right question and uses smart triad to help you understand the situation without the fear and panic of a random online search. From there, the app provides tailored help to tackle the structural gap, especially in urban areas. We make sure you get to the right doctor faster. After the AI provides its assessment, it immediately searches for the nearest specialist for that potential health concern. This prevents unnecessary visits to a general physician, saving crucial time by connecting you directly with an expert. Okay, now let's dive into the demo of MediMate. I will start by logging in. Now we are logged in. This is our main dashboard, and at the bottom there is a disclaimer. Now let's begin the analysis. This brings us to our analysis hub, which is divided into two parts. The first is our symptom-based analysis, which is powered by random forest machine learning model. And the second is our skin image analysis, which uses a CNN. For this demo, I will start with the symptom-based analysis. The first step is to simply select the body part you are concerned about. I will select neck, and now we will continue to the questions. Now that will ask a few simple questions to get more details. So I will quickly answer this question to proceed. In the background, our ML model is making an assessment. The output of the model is then sent to the Gemini along with the symptoms selected by the user, which generates a detailed report. You get a clear assessment category like a self-care, non-urgent, or a serious, plus an explanation and the reasoning. Now with this insight, let's click look for nearby doctors. Now based on that AI assessment, the app shows a list of nearby doctors. Crucially, it has automatically filtered for specialists relevant to our assessment, pointing us directly to the right kind of expert. You can then tap to visit their website to book an appointment directly. Next, we will demonstrate the skin image analysis. Here you input your age, your gender, and the image of the affected skin. Then click on Analyze the Skin. A CNN model and will analyze the image. Its output is then sent to the Gemini. The result from Gemini includes a practical advice, home remedies, potential medicines, and the assessment classification. And just like before, the look for nearby doctors button will find relevant specialist, in this case, dermatologist based on these results. Next is the user profile page. This is where you can manage your basic information like your username, your email address, age, and a family doctor, which is an optional field. And the last feature is our calendar. Here you can log any future medical appointment to keep everything in one place. For example, today is 3 August, and if I want to book an appointment for 4 August, then I will simply go here and type uh, along with the date of appointment, and this will book an appointment for us. The key part is our notification system using Django Celery on the backend. Our app will automatically send you an email reminder one day prior to your scheduled appointment, so you never have to worry about missing it. And this concludes our demo of MediMate. Finally, let's talk about the future and our vision for what MediMate can become. We see our roadmap divided into two main areas. First, we want to focus on expanding our reach. Our most important next step is to introduce teleconsultation, which will finally close the loop and connect our rural users directly with the doctor. Second, we will also be adding more regional languages to ensure every Indian can use the app. And third, we plan to form strategic partnership with hospitals and NGOs to bring this solution to as many people as possible. Secondly, we will be constantly enhancing the app's capability to create a truly seamless experience. We plan to introduce an AI agent that can automatically book appointment for you, removing that extra hassle. We will also upgrade our current system to a fully dynamic AI model for even smarter analysis and add advanced sorting and filtering to our doctor search.